My name is DANACBURKEY and welcome to my YouTube channel. In case you are new here, I'm a young adult fiction author, and today I wanted to talk about Spirit Box just for a few minutes. If you guys don't know, I am a Spirit Box ambassador, and Spirit Box is a company that provides box subscriptions that initially started out as just things for cheerleaders, dancers, and gymnasts. They've since grown and have changed the company a little bit. Those elements are still definitely a part of what they do, but they have other boxes that don't necessarily directly relate to cheer and dance. But I wanted to share the information with you guys and talk about them and kind of share my Spirit Box journey. If you guys don't know Spirit Box, if you're not following them on social media, they do an ambassador program. I'm actually a founding ambassador. I've been an ambassador for a little over 2 years now, and they just reopened their search for new ambassadors. Now, as a returning ambassador, I still had to fill it out. I think this is the third or fourth time I've had to fill it out, at least the third time, if not more, that I filled it out, just kind of letting them know that yes, I still would like to stay with the program. And I wanted to talk about this. I know in my old channel I talked about being an ambassador, what it means to be a good ambassador, because being an ambassador for companies is kind of like a big deal right now, and I think more so maybe in the last year or two. But I just wanted to talk about my journey as an ambassador, so it might inspire some of you guys to apply to be an ambassador. The search is open until I believe it is December 1st. So if you're interested, make sure you guys fill it out. And if you're not subscribed to Spirit Box and you would like to, you can save with my code DANACBURKEY. I will also put the link in the description to a playlist of me opening my various Spirit Boxes over the last few months so you can see some of the products. But I just wanted to share my Spirit Box journey of when I first applied to be an ambassador, because it is a very different journey than I think A, most people assume, and B, kind of not what I was hoping for in a lot of ways, but it worked out. Why don't we just jump into the story? Basically, I applied to be a Spirit Box ambassador in August or September, 2 years ago, so 2016. And I had seen the company around over the summer. They had only been out for a couple of months, and I had seen the products and thought it was interesting, but didn't really feel like it was something that I should or could be involved in. I saw that they had like clothing items and stuff, and all the girls that I saw wearing them were like young girls, like preteens and stuff. And so I was like, oh, like that's cool products, but I probably wouldn't wear them, or they wouldn't necessarily be for adults. But that's cool, whatever. And I kind of just moved past it. At the time, there was a company on Etsy that I actually got their monthly bow boxes. And so I was doing unboxing videos for stuff like that. And I thought about, different cheer products and stuff, but, trying to look into those, but I just never really did. Well, the ambassador search began for Spirit Box, and it seemed to be a really big one. And I remember seeing it and deciding to apply, and I sat down at my computer, and I probably wrote for a good hour. I explained who I was, how I was not a cheerleader. I'm not even a former cheerleader. I'm just a lady that really loves cheer. And I had my YouTube channel going. It was about cheer, but I don't even think I had vlogged at that point. I hadn't really done, or if I had cheer vlogged, it wasn't great stuff. And I had, done some unboxing videos and stuff, and I had started writing my books about cheer. And so I kind of said, like, I have 2 books out about cheer, and, I'm continuing to write these books about cheer. I love the cheer industry, but I'm not a cheerleader. And so I explained everything out, shared my social media profile, things like that. And then towards the middle of October, they started making announcements. They just started posting, hey, here are the new ambassadors. Here's the returning ambassadors. Here's this, here's that. And they would just list them all. And I was sitting at home that night, and I remember reading through the lists, and I didn't see my name. And then they'd post a second page, like a second picture, and they'd tag everyone, and I didn't see my name. And it just kept happening. And I want to say they probably posted a good dozen pictures of, these are, social media influencers. These are junior influencers. These are this, these are that. These are mom ambassadors. These are teen ambassadors. And I still never saw my name. And I remember reading all of it and just kind of going like, yep, I didn't get it. Like, I'm not a cheerleader. I'm not the maybe ideal ambassador they're looking for. And I was really depressed. Not like depressed. I was bummed. I jumped the gun. I apologize. I was not depressed. I was bummed. Being depressed is very, very different. I was very bummed, and I just didn't really know what to do. and I decided that I was going to message the company. So I messaged them on Instagram and just said, hey, are you going to be posting anymore? Because I didn't see my name. Just a simple question, not, oh my goodness, how dare you not pick me? Not, I'm so sad, I'm crying, you didn't pick me. I just asked them. And they replied with, oh, we didn't know that you applied. We don't have your application. What's your email address? What's your this? And they started asking me some of the questions. And I gave my answers, explained who I was, and I don't even think that I had fully explained that I was an author and that I was a full-grown adult human being. But they were like, no, you're going to be in the program. It's fine. We accept you. And it was kind of weird because I was like, I spent like an hour on all my answers and they didn't even read them. But they were willing to accept me, which made me know that they were kind of accepting everyone at that point, which sometimes I'm like, man, there's so many ambassadors for different companies and everyone gets picked. But at that point, I was so thankful because if they had been really selective, I probably wouldn't have made the cut because they didn't even get my application. So I was super excited and I actually posted like, hey, I made it. Like I'm an ambassador now. I'm so excited. And immediately ordered my box. I hadn't ordered the boxes before, which that's like not a requirement. You don't have to be a current subscriber to apply. But I ordered my box and I think I got like a 10% discount. And I was like, oh my goodness, I'm really excited. And my box came in. I started doing unboxing videos and all of this. And it was super, super awesome to get to meet some of the parents and stuff on Facebook and some of the kids on Instagram. But what really made my journey change and become more exciting and more special, and this is just my like, not everyone's going to have this experience, but I really wanted to share it. Before I had become an ambassador, I had talked to the company on Etsy, the Bow company, about maybe putting my books in their boxes. I was like, I write these cheer books. You have cheer books. I don't know. And I think we did like 15 of like these 5, it was like really thin. It's like 5-chapter preview book. Well, at that point, I then messaged, I think I had messaged Spirit Box, and I honestly can't remember the name of the other companies. There was like 5 or 6 companies, and I was just like, hey, I'm an author. I write books about cheer. If you ever need a product, call me. Bye. And that was it. And once I became an ambassador, I didn't really think of it again about the fact that I had previously messaged them. Well, I don't know actually if Chris, the owner, if she had read my message or if she just thought of it. But as she began to see that I was posting all the time and that I was very involved, she messaged me and said, hey, what would you think about putting your book in the boxes? And my heart like stopped. I was like, this isn't real life. This isn't happening. And so I messaged her back. We started chatting back and forth. And she's like, yeah, maybe this, maybe that, maybe this, maybe that. And it never felt real. Like it always seemed like she was going to be like, oh, never mind, just because there was no way. But finally in March of 2017, she finally went back and forth on numbers and all this different stuff, but finally said, we're going to order this many copies. And I want to say it was like 300, and then she ended up ordering like another like 50 of them later. And I cried. Like I just cried because not only was this like a big sale, and like I actually didn't make like any money at all on the books. I gave them to her at cost. She actually ordered them herself through my publisher. She like logged in and ordered them. But for me, it was like more about reaching new readers and having my books be celebrated. But I cried because not only was I getting my books out there, but here was this company willing to take a chance on me. And I was just floored. I was completely floored by it. And I cried when I sold the books, and then I actually got the box in the mail, and I would do unboxing videos. And she actually sent me 2 boxes that month because I did a giveaway for one. And I knew what was going to be inside of them, so I snuck a peek early and just cried at knowing that my book was in this box. And it in so many ways opened doors for me as far as feeling comfortable and confident when I'm telling someone about my book and they're like, who are you? We've never heard of you. I can be like, well, I'm an author and my book was in Spirit Box. Like it didn't feel real to say. And Spirit Box since then has continued to be such a supporter of me, and it's just been amazing. And the reason I want to share that with you guys, even though, you guys are obviously not all authors making books about cheer, when you are an ambassador for a company like Spirit Box and you are putting in that time and that effort, they give it right back to you. I have seen them just lifting up people inside the Spirit Box family that need love, that need support, that need financial help. It has been amazing to see. And just from my own experience, they believed in me. And sometimes in life, that's so hard to find, especially as you get older or when you're in certain industries or certain areas. It's really hard to find people that truly, genuinely care about you and want to help you. And for me to find it in Spirit Box, it wasn't what I expected. Like when I applied to be an ambassador, first of all, I didn't think I was going to get in. And now I can't imagine my life without Spirit Box. I can't imagine getting my monthly box or going on to Instagram and seeing all my Spirit Box family members and all my Spirit Box sisters. I can't imagine having a rough day and not having Spirit Athlete, whose name is Tori. Her mom will physically text me and be like, oh my goodness, are you okay? What's going on? Or like giving me updates on stuff. Like I couldn't imagine any of it without Spirit Box. Yes, YouTube is amazing. Yes, still writing my books is amazing, but Spirit Box has been just life-changing for me. Now, again, you guys are not all authors and YouTubers out there, but I want to encourage you. If you are someone that loves cheer, that loves the products that are used in Spirit Box, that loves a company that stands up for anti-bullying and spreading kindness, then I want to encourage you guys to apply for Spirit Box. It is an amazing community, and I literally can't say enough good things about how much I love being a part of it. So I will put the links in the description for you guys to check out Spirit Box. You can check them out at myspiritbox.net, and then you can also apply at the other links I will put in the description below. But please take a minute, check out this company. Even if you're unsure about applying, give it a look over. And if you do apply, I want to encourage people. Spirit Box is getting a little bit more selective right now. So if you're not included, if you don't get approved, if you don't get accepted, work on bettering yourself and your social media platform, or ask what you can do to better yourself. And that goes for all ambassador programs. I'm by no means saying that you can only apply for Spirit Box, or you should only apply for Spirit Box, or, no other company's good, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I'm saying any ambassador program that you're signing up for, though, like, find what you can do and be willing to be bold and be yourself and just go out there and do it. If I had read all those names and said, oh, I guess I'm not good enough, bye Spirit Box, forget you, I wouldn't be where I am today. But instead I said, hey, is there a mistake? And if she had said to me, you know what, we didn't accept you this time because we're not seeing enough cheer content on your Instagram, or we don't feel like you have enough followers, or, you're not really supporting the company, then that's a change that I could have made. Instead, I was accepted and my whole life's been changed and all that I already explained. So yeah, I just want to encourage everyone, if you have an inkling, a desire to apply, do it. Do it, do it, do it. It is such an amazing community to be a part of, and you will not regret it. And even if you apply and it's not quite the experience that you're hoping for and you don't get picked, just know that it is a great stepping stone for hopefully bigger and better things by having an opportunity of applying. Because when I was turned down, it led me to try other things, which did get me in. But still, there are other ambassador programs out there that don't have as strict of criteria, that are great places to start, so you can start learning about ambassador programs. All that's to say, Spirit Box is amazing. I can't thank them enough, and I'm so proud to be an ambassador for the company. I love them so much, and there is not a single day that goes by that I am not affected because of something that Spirit Box has done or has said or has posted, or a comment that they've given to brighten my day. So thank you, thank you, thank you so much to Spirit Box. And if you guys have the love for this company that I do, or you're interested in being involved in such an amazing community that spreads kindness, spreads info about this box, but also supports one another, then please apply. Also, make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel with notifications on, because I do have more unboxing videos coming up soon, and it's a great way to see some of the products, because that's obviously a big part of it. You don't need to be subscribed to Spirit Box to be an ambassador. It does obviously help to know about the products, but they work with some pretty great companies, and they're a pretty amazing woman empowering company themselves. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say to you guys tonight. I apologize if this was a little bit of a ramble. I didn't really think it through. It's kind of like a stream of consciousness video just because I wanted it to be from my heart and not rehearsed. So there you have it. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks again to Spirit Box, and I'll see you guys soon.